thought you weren't getting a podcast this week because I threw my back out. Well, I'm not going to let that keep me down. Let's talk about where I'm at in my life right now and how every damn day has helped me to be able to face this latest challenge. Hello, everybody, and thank you for coming back for another Every Damn Week podcast. This is John Kirby. So, if you haven't been following all of the latest shorts I've been putting out there, I injured my back last week. So, it's kind of ridiculous, but so I was at the end of my heavy bag class, was doing some calisthenic work, just some stretching, nothing that I haven't done before. And I ended up doing something that involved my core a little more than I was thinking. And something just decided to say, hey, I want some attention for a while. And so my back went out. So for a few days there, I was kind of, touch and go. And then over the weekend, it just finally collapsed. And I was down in a chair and in bed for about 2 days because it was just so painful. I was finally able to see a great chiropractor friend of mine, and he got me squared away. And last few days I've been rebuilding and getting back on track. What I've really learned about myself over these last few years with doing every damn day is that making progress every day is something that really transforms you. It helps you to focus on what your future self is going to be, what your future mindset, what your future body, all of it. Every damn day is not just about physical transformation. It's also about the mental and the spiritual. For me, when I started before I started doing every damn day, whenever I would have an injury or a setback, I shut down. I gave up. I wouldn't try anymore. I would just say the world's against me, the world's out to get me, and I'd collapse. My entire life ended up preparing me to be in that state, that mental state where I would just give it up and just say, enough. I don't want to face that anymore, so I'm just going to shut down, and hopefully it goes away on its own. Well, that's not how it works in life. You can't just shut down and hope that the world will just leave you alone and you can move on with your own shattered life and everything will be fine. It doesn't work that way. What every damn day has taught me, going out there and doing something every single day, going out there and making a commitment to myself to do more, to be disciplined, to be future focused, to have goals, to have plans, to think about what I'm going to be in 5 or 10 years. And all of that thinking has helped define me to where now, when I get a new struggle, and I've had a lot in the last year and a half, when I get a new struggle, I just take a moment and go, okay, how am I going to focus on getting this right at this moment so that I can get back on track and move forward towards my plans and not let this take me off track? It's hard. It's not easy. My dad passed away or got sick and was heading towards passing away. That was my first real challenge after pushing hard with every damn day for 2 solid years. And what I learned from that was, instead of going, oh, I can't deal with this, hand it off, give it to somebody else, let them handle it, I was able to look at the situation and go, okay, what needs to be done? What is it that I need to do to step up and take care of what needs to be taken care of so that we can get to a stable situation, and so we can then be able to start putting together a plan moving forward for what this would look like. And that was about a 6-month process before he passed away, of all the things we had to work on and do. And even after that, when he passed away, there was still more to do. And I didn't shut down. I didn't walk away from it. I knew at the end of last year that I had finally reached stability where I'm able to have emotional resilience as well as mental resilience to be able to handle the challenges that I get faced. And I've had more hit me hard this year. I want to say this year has actually been even harder than last year. And I've let it bounce off. I've worked hard on all the plans I have. I have a lot of plans that I have coming up for my future self. And those are the things I think about. I have a book I'm writing, and I want to have that book done. And I want to be able to spend next year talking about my book and sharing that with the world. And then I want to be able to give speeches. I want to be able to get out there and motivate and help other people who've been in my situation, who can actually also learn how to make progress every single day and be better and do awesome things and know that when they get hit with those challenges that hit them, they're ready for them. Because folks, life isn't going to get any easier. It's only going to get harder. And that is how it is. It's not designed to be an easy coast through life. And that's something I was never taught by my parents. I was never taught that early on. I was never taught to be prepared for what's coming. And there's a lot that's coming in our lives that we don't know that's going to happen. We can plan all we want. But in the end, we're not in full control of everything that gets put before us. We just have to be ready to be able to face it and to have those challenges. When they try to bring us down, we can fight them off. This is no different from me. This situation with my back. I've been wanting to get more physically fit, and I have lost 25 pounds, and I'm becoming more fit than I have been in a long time, almost like 5 years. I can do things that I haven't been able to do before. I have muscles showing up in places that I never had before. I am making progress, and to let something like this slow me down or stop me is not going to happen. I am going to focus on rebuilding my back and making it stronger so this won't happen again. And I'm going to keep going. My running has been paused. I can't run, obviously, right now. I can't lift weights right now either, but it's been a week. It's been over a week now since I hurt myself. Today's the best day I've had yet. I'm able to walk a really long distance and my back doesn't hurt. You know, I can feel it a little bit, but it's there. But I'm not, so what? So there's a little pain. I'm going to grunt through it. I'm going to keep grunting through it because the more I can push gently, the better I'm going to be able, the stronger I'm going to be able to be when next week comes around. When I get to Monday, I'm hoping I'm able to get back to the gym to do some weight training for my back and then get back on track with some weight training. And maybe by next Friday, I can hit the track again. We'll see. I'm not going to overdo it. But if anything, I'm hoping, worst case scenario, a week from Monday, I'm back at the track. I'm not falling behind on my running. I want to continue that progress because I've made so much progress with that. And I'm hoping I want to run a 5K next year. And who knows, if I can keep going, maybe I'll be ready to do a half marathon or who knows. But I'm not there yet. I'm not at the 5K yet. I need to keep getting stronger and I need to keep progressing every damn day. So can you, folks. This is what I'm here for. I'm here to inspire you, to motivate you, and to get out there and to find your focus today, every damn day. Think about your future self. Think about who you are and who you want to be in 5 years or 10 years. What do you want to be? Is that you're running a marathon, or you're the strongest you've ever been, or you're able to do I want to go do speeches. You're able to go give a speech, or you're able to go do something that is in your bucket list, or something you've never done before that you've always been afraid to do, but you've held back because you weren't sure that you could do it. You can. You just got to make that little bit of progress every single day. And if you do that, you'll get there. I promise you'll get there. Thank you for joining me this week. We're going to try to get back on track next week with another edition of Every Damn Week. Have a great week, folks.